Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. Um, my computer was acting up. I was out of town, so I guess I hadn't been clicking on it in a minute, and I had to just do a hard shutdown and bring it back up. So that's why I'm a few minutes late. Finally got it to work, but here we are to get into Survivor 45. This gonna be a hard one, y'all, because Survivor came on last Wednesday. And it's Monday, and I have to put my thinking cap on to remember this episode. But it was a good episode. I'm still concerned that Emily is still in the game. I'm going to break down my concerns. I was highly entertained. I think I'm kind of liking the 90-minute episodes. I like getting the extra content, the extra thoughts. Hey, Eric, of how people are viewing the game. But Emily still being there kind of rubs me the wrong way. I don't know about you all, but I felt like they should have let Emily go. Emily or Brandon, y'all still losing. So it don't matter. Might as well get her up out the game because like Sabaya said, at least we can trust Brandon. But let's get into the episode. This was the week we finally got the people. 3 people get on the boats and they go off to the island and search for the advantage, make their decision, whatever. I'm not feeling her either. I don't think anybody likes Emily, Eric. I don't think anybody likes her. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hey, Vita. Y'all, a little bit of personal tea real quick before we get into the episode while I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm so sorry for being so out of whack with these reviews. Like, I feel so bad because I'm used to Friday nights having all the reviews done by Friday nights, or just sooner than this. My schedule is so busy, and I think it's Big Brother is really throwing me off. But if you all didn't know, my best friend graduated from college this past weekend, so I was out in California supporting her because you do have to support your loved ones, and she's always there for me, so I had to be there for her big moment. So I hadn't even watched a lot of these shows until I got back. And am I sitting still, y'all? I think I'm sitting still. I don't have any out of town functions for a minute. So I think the schedule will go back to normal, but don't hold me to that. Anyway, back to Survivor. The 90-minute episodes I'm really enjoying because I love Survivor. So the more I get of it, the more I enjoy. Let's start with the boat ride. And then we're going to get into the idol play, and then we're going to get into tribal council. So I liked how a lot of people want that advantage. I believe a couple of teams play rock, paper, scissors. I think Bruce won. Who else went? Brandon went on a little. I feel like that was the worst thing Brandon could have did for his game was go get that advantage and lose his vote. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. And who else went? Because it was all guys. It was Brandon, Bruce. I want to call the boy from the red tribe. No, it was Drew. Drew. But what is the boy's name on the red tribe that found the beware advantage? I want to call him Ali so bad, but I know that's not his name. I know his name, not Ali. But anyway, it was Drew, Bruce, Brandon went to go get the advantage. And of course, they mingled a little bit. They got to know each other. I agree. If I found the beware, you wouldn't open it, Evita. Girl, I'm opening that beware advantage. I don't care. In Survivor, you have to open every advantage that you get. Every advantage that you get, you have to take. Because why you want to get an idol to somebody else? They ain't gonna play it on you. I wouldn't play it on you. I would gladly take your idol and keep it and vote your ass out. We're gonna get to that with that save a vote or that shot in the dark too. But we talking about this little advantage over on the little island. I call it the trek up the mountain. They used to have to walk up a mountain. But anyway, they have to make a decision. Do they want to play the game and risk their vote? Because if you lose the game, you lose your vote. If you win the game, you keep your vote and you get an advantage. We saw all 3 versions of this. Now, let's get to Bruce first because I'm very confused why you would go to Advantage Island knowing, like we've had a couple of seasons of this, Bruce, where you've seen Advantage Island for a couple of seasons now. You know they're going to ask you to risk your vote for the advantage. Why did you even take the boat ride over there if you knew you weren't going to risk your vote, Bruce? You should have let some. I mean, I guess that's good gameplay. You said, well, ain't nobody going to get it. I ain't going to risk my vote and ain't nobody else going to risk it either. I don't know. Maybe that was his gameplay, but I feel like if you're going to, because see, once you go on that boat, people might not, they don't believe. Look, once you get on the boat for Advantage Island, I'm going to automatically think you have an advantage. I'm going to automatically think no matter what you say to me coming back here, unless you show me the parchment like Drew did, which I thought that was a dummy move too. Unless you show me the parchment and I see for myself that you got something or they give you a piece of parchment saying you don't have a vote, I'm going to just believe you have something and you're lying to me. So why go on the boat ride if you ain't going to? I feel like if you fighting to get on the boat, you willing to risk it all for this advantage. Why go all the way over there just to say, oh, I need my vote, I ain't playing? You thought you was just going to get on the boat and they was going to give you something? Anyway, that's Bruce. Then we get to, whew, sorry, that was a long, dramatic drink of water. But like I was telling my husband earlier today, I've had the worst appetite lately. Like I haven't been able to eat anything. Like all I've had today was two apple slices. That's it. And then this is my first gulp of water. I have to force myself to eat something after I finish these videos. What you say, Evita? Your vote means everything. Plus, you have too many tasks to complete before you can get it. They didn't know that. They didn't know they had to do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G before they got the idol. They didn't know that. I'm still taking it. I don't care. We ain't gonna have no vote and we ain't gonna have no idol. I'm not giving nobody else to beware, but we gonna get to that. We got to get through Advantage Island first, Evita. Okay. So let's get to Brandon. He says he's gonna risk it. He wants to play. He's good at puzzles. 3 minutes is a fool, though, ain't it? 3 minutes is not a long. I guess when you're stagnant for 3 minutes, that's a long time. But when you think about 3 minutes, that's really not a long time. But Brandon couldn't do that puzzle. He ran out of time, and so he's lost his vote. Drew does the puzzle, and he gets the advantage. I believe the advantage is if you feel like you're in danger, you can walk out of tribal council, which means you can't vote at tribal council, but nobody can vote for you either. And then he's the one who comes back to the tribe and like, look, everybody, I got this. This is a tribe advantage when we make it to the merge. This is why that advantage is a flop and you should have kept it to yourself. You can't have a tribe advantage like that. You can have a tribe idol. Like if you go to tribal and we're at a merge and one of us is in danger, I could play my idol for you. But if you have this piece of parchment and let's say, I know that boy named Ali. Who else is on the red tribe? Because I can't remember nobody. I know Sifu because Sifu is crazy. I mean, I ain't gonna say he crazy, but he a little bit of Coach and Tony. You know, he's a character on the show. So let's say Sifu was in trouble, though. I don't think the red team would try to save Sifu if he was in trouble at a merge. But anyway, this is just for my example. Sifu was in trouble at the merge, and Drew was like, Sifu, get up, get this piece of paper. You can go on back to the camp. Ain't nobody gonna vote for you tonight. Okay, now we're just gonna vote for you, Drew. Now we're just gonna vote for you. That piece of paper does nothing for the tribe. As soon as you try to save somebody, they're just gonna flip it because now you're down a vote. And you caught out here without your piece of paper. Okay, you want to save Sifu? Okay, Drew, let's write Drew's name down on this piece of paper. It's dumb. Like, Drew, that advantage is for you only. You should have kept it to yourself. It pisses me off. I can see we're about to go down this road this season. This seems to be a cast of sharing. Sharing on Survivor is not caring. Sharing gets you voted out. Okay, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. My computer isn't working, and I'm gonna have to finish this live on the phone. If you all can hear me, Evita, D and Rocks, somebody tell me y'all can hear me on this phone. Because the computer just went and StreamYard. I think something's wrong with my laptop. It doesn't like StreamYard today because and it's frozen. But anyway, there's a video of Brandon falling down all the time on YouTube. Okay, you can hear me. Yes, Brandon is a flop. I didn't see a video of Brandon falling down. Let me see how I can position this phone so I don't have to hold it on this desk. I'm so aggravated. I'm just gonna have to hold it, y'all. I'm so aggravated because I hate when technology doesn't do what it's supposed to do. But let's get back into it. At least you can hear me and I can see the comments over there on the side. So I'm good to go. I'm good to go. So where were we at? Brandon is a flop. Oh, Drew and his group idol. Okay, it's not a group idol, Drew, because I wish I had something I could prop this up with. Like, I'm not gonna be satisfied. I'm not gonna be satisfied. Let me take my laptop off of here and see if I can prop it on this stand. Okay, there I go. I don't know. I feel uh lifted. Hold on, y'all. I am getting it. We're dragging the yellow tribe of always. Until Emily goes, we're dragging them. I feel like I'm out of frame. Y'all, I hate it. If you just joined, my laptop just died and I had to switch over to my phone, and I don't like the way I look on my phone. When Kendra fell off the balance beam, now DM rocks. DM rocks. Let's move past Advantage Island. Let's get on to the immunity challenge. When she fell off that balance beam, and I don't know everybody's name, so I'm happy you said her name was Kendra. And she hit her inner parts in that thigh with all of her body weight slamming on that balance beam. I felt it at home on my couch. Like I was like, ooh, ooh. Like I felt that at home on my couch. I felt for her. The immunity challenge was one of those relay races where you have to smash the thing, get a key, run it back, solve a puzzle. This is another fail for Brandon. Sir, you're supposed to be the puzzle guy. And Sabaya was like, sir, I don't know how to do this puzzle my damn self. You supposed to be the puzzle person, and you over here cheating off of me. I can't help you. Go find you another piece of the puzzle. Like the yellow tribe, I felt like they were set up for failure. Like who on that yellow tribe was good? Like I feel like y'all stacked the red team. The red team is stacked. The green team is cool. I mean, it ain't green. The blue team is cool, but the yellow tribe, y'all only gave them Caleb and Sabaya. They didn't have any. Y'all had two quitters. The principal was cool, and the racist girl Emily. I'm telling y'all, Emily, they about to get to a swap, and Emily about to find some like-minded people. Well, I ain't putting no mascara on. That's why my eyes feel a little naked. But Kendra, I can't wait till next week because I want to see if her whole inner thigh is purple. Because I'm a little bit light brown. If I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. Are we gonna get into couture? That's why I like the 90-minute episodes. It's a lot to talk about. Um, I don't know what I was doing. I'm so light brown that if I bump into something when I get ready, take a shower or whatever. Hey, Zuda, I could just have deep purple bruises, and I'll be like, damn, what did I run into? Damn, what did I hit on my arm? Because the other day I had a deep purple bruise on my upper thigh, so I must have ran into a door or something, like walked into. I'm very clumsy too as well. I want to see if that lady has a huge purple bruise on her leg, because if I would have fell off that balance beam, my whole inner thigh would be purple. Craziness. But Brandon again lost it for the yellow team. Now, before we get into tribal council and Couture not liking Bruce, which I got some things to say, because I listened to a couple of YouTubers and I kind of agree with them. I think that's more of the edit. I think she's saying that to throw Emily off. But Emily ain't on her tribe. But hold up. I'm going to come back to the comments. Let's get back to sharing advantages that I don't like. That's what I was saying before. See, I was trying to give future survivors a little bit of tea, a little bit of advice, and CBS cut my StreamYard off. I don't know what's wrong with StreamYard. It's a fool tonight. I might have to find a different streaming platform, because I don't like streaming on my phone. I like streaming from my laptop. But anyway, back to the Angie Focus. Sharing advantages is not caring. It's sharing gets you voted off on Survivor. So we already know Drew has a walk out of tribal council advantage that he's sharing with the tribe. And the white boy on red, his name is not Ali. What is that boy name? I'm about to put him on my fantasy team, though. Oh, I got to drop some people. Remember your swaps on the fantasy team. Remember your swaps. Because I definitely got to drop Hannah. Can't even believe I picked up Hannah. But anyway, back to the point. I'm just going to call him Ali until somebody tell me his name in the chat. His name might be Ali. But Ali can't figure out that little coding on the tribal council banner, or the tribal banner at the camp. And, he has to figure out the coding to find his idol. I think Ali's Beware is harder than Austin, and he's Asian. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, DM Rocks. I'm sorry. It's Survivor. It's a lot of people. I ain't remember. Okay, Austin, and he's Asian American. He's not the white boy. I'm sorry. No disrespect. Austin. So he shares his advantage with his alliance. I think everybody is in alliance on the red team, but the melanated people, I think that's why I call him the white boy, because all the non-melanated people are in alliance, because they left the, what's her name? Jayla, Jay. They left her out. I understand why they left Sifu out, and I ain't even gonna call no racism on that. I would have left Sifu out of my alliance. Is his name Sifu? Lord, y'all will correct me in the chat if I start calling people name wrong. I would have left Sifu out too, but I don't understand why they couldn't pull in Jayla. I kind of like Jayla. But anyway, he shared his idol Beware thing with all the non-melanated people. And, they helped him, or maybe he shared it with Jayla. Was Jayla the one who helped him figure it out? Y'all, forgive my 40-year-old brain. Survivor came on Wednesday. It came on Wednesday. I will try to have it on time next week. I'm a mess. I know I'm a mess. But okay. So he had to share his idol for people to figure out. You got to go dig by a palm tree. Now, remind me, did he find the palm tree? We haven't seen anybody find the idol yet. I guess we found Sabiyah. To me, Sabiyah's Beware was easier than that decoding. I would have never figured out that decoding. I would have never figured that out. Oh, Lord Jesus. And now he got to go search. I wonder if his idol going to be buried in some wax too, but at least they got fire. But okay, back to Sabiyah. Brandon finds the Beware advantage. They know Emily is out searching for it. Emily ain't no fool. She knows she on the outs. And they're like, look, we got to team up with Emily. We ain't gonna let her find it. So Brandon, of anyone who needs an idol, Brandon finds it, and he was like, oh, Beware, I ain't opening this. And Sabiyah was like, bitch, give it to me. Give it to me, bitch. I ain't scared. Sabiyah opens it, and they gave her a map where she put something over the map, and bam, here go the tree. And Sabiyah was like, I know this tree. Now it did. I ain't understand why they put him in some coconuts. I probably would have never found it looking up at them coconuts. But, she figured out it's up in them coconuts. They cut it down. But her idol is hidden in wax. and so she has to melt it. Now, is it in the rules that it has to be melted? Because I would have just took my nails and started scraping away at that Mac wax and digging my idol out. My hands look so huge on this camera. I'm not used to being this close. Y'all can see my y'all can see my 40 this close. Angie, stop it. Stop it. Focus. It was funny when Seafood punched the tree and said it didn't hurt. I was like, it did hurt because you was about to cry. Seafood is a mess. He is a mess, but he's living his survivor dream. He's enjoying the island, and it's fun to see. I feel like, because y'all know it's somebody every season that I'll be like, they'll work my nerve. I said it about Marianne. I said it last season about who got on my nerve last season that I end up loving. It's a shame I can't remember these people's names. Her name wasn't Karen or Rachel. But I love you, girl. Please blame it on my 40-year-old brain. I forgot your name that fast. It wasn't Natalie. But maybe Seafood might fall in that same role of like somebody like, oh, he gonna get on my nerve. But by the end, if he makes it, I might like him. I might like him. Oh yeah, D in her big toe. That red team entertained me this week when she started picking up stuff with that toe. It made me look at my toe. I got on flip flops. I was like, yeah, your toe is a lot longer than most toes. Y'all in the comments got me way sidetracked. What was I talking about? I'm talking about, let me go back. I saw one comment. It did say the wax, oh, it had to be melted. I wonder if she could melt the, right. I would have stuck that idol right in that torch at Tribal Council and let it start melting in. It must say you must have a flint for your own fire. Because I would have threw that idol. Everybody knows she has it. I mean, who cares if Emily knows? Everybody knows everybody advantages in this game. I can't wait to see who gonna tell over there on the blue team. Who's gonna go snitching on their own idols and advantages on the blue team? But yeah, I just would have threw it in the torch. And Jeff, we could talk, but I'm gonna sit here and melt my idol while we here, because I can tell you right now, the yellow team is never gonna win. They're gonna have to merge, swap. That you're not gonna have a vote, Sabaya, until because you think you're about to win with Emily. Oh, I forgot to talk about how old girl last season changed the game. Jeff said, look, ain't no more reset. If you sit out this week, you can't sit out next week. It ain't gonna be no one person sitting out every week until they go home. No, you can't sit out twice in a row. I don't care if it is a new week. I like that. It forces people to play. Because old girl last week was like, I'm just here. My team, I'm chilling. I'm happy they voted her ass out. I forgot her name, but right, it definitely would have been melting at Tribal. And I don't understand. Do they have to walk back to camp in the dark? I thought at Tribal is when you light your torch and then you have to walk back to camp with the torch. Does production blow it out? Be like, oh, y'all ain't got no fire. That's enough fire. You made it back. You know, I would have been melting that thing on the way to Tribal, on the way home back to the camp. I don't know. What else did I miss? Okay, let's go back to Couture not liking Bruce. I feel like it's editing. I know Couture isn't spending all of her time talking about how Bruce get on her nerve and whatever. Like Couture and let's get in back to the blue team. I really got to learn these people's names. I'm gonna make it my mission this Wednesday to really not learn everybody's name and not just the black people. That's my fault. And you got to learn more than just the black people name. But because them two white girls on the blue team, I don't remember their name. I just remember they all Virgos. They all got the same birthday month or something. Trust, I would have got that idol before we voted. Zuda, we on the same page. That wax would have been melted before us. But anyway, we gonna get off that idol. Ain't gonna get sidetracked. It seems like one of the white girls. I can't remember their name. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say y'all all look alike. I just don't remember y'all name. One of the white girls is playing in the middle because she started being friends with the lawyer guy who was like, "Look, come over here and be in alliance with us guys." And so she was like, "I'm in the middle. I got an all girls alliance plus it's Brando." So Emily, no, Emily is the white girl. I remember her because she the racist one, and I'm gonna call it on her. Kelly, okay, Kelly. So Kelly was like, she cool with Brando, and Brando was like, "Well, come over here and be in alliance with us." And then Kelly was like, "Brando, come over here and be alliance with us girls." So like, Kelly and Brando are kind of working the middle, and she's like, "I don't know." When it's a tribe, you do want to kind of sit strong with the men. But Kelly, you better not flip on this all girls Virgo thing. Beyonce would not be happy. The Virgos groove. That's my song. But Kelly, you better not flip and go with the guys. Y'all better vote. Stick with your first mind. Vote that lawyer out though. I don't feel like until they have a swap, I don't really feel like anybody going to tribal council but the yellow team. But Jake on the blue tribe loves Bruce. Bruce doesn't bother me. Like, Bruce isn't doing that Mary Ann thing. Like, he's telling dad jokes. He's entertaining. Like, let him entertain the young people, Katurah. I could understand if somebody out there working my nerve. I get it. My nerve is worked, but I don't think Katurah is a civil rights lawyer. Yes, she's all for Black Power. She's all for the cookout type of vibe. I don't think if push comes to shove, I don't see Katurah saying, "Bruce, get on my nerve. He can go. I'm about to get rid of one of the few Black people on this show." Because, no, I think Bruce might just be working Katurah's nerve. And those are the only confessionals that production is showing Katurah say. And I feel like that's tricky editing. I don't think Katurah is ever going to fall victim of Emily, helping Emily get out Bruce. Like, I want Katurah. The only way I want Emily to survive is so Katurah could read her down. Because, see, I don't think Caleb and Savia are picking up the vibes that we're picking up at home. Or if they are picking up the vibes from Emily, they're not willing to say it on camera. But I bet you if you would have swapped Katurah and Sabaya, Katurah would have been voted Emily ass out, and Katurah would have been put Emily in her place. Like, what do you mean we the strongest ones over here, and every week we gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger? It's only two of us. We're already in the minority. So I think my vibes could be wrong, y'all, because y'all see how I vibe with Hannah at. Ooh, I can't believe I picked somebody on my fantasy. Hannah was my number one fantasy team pick outside of Katurah and Sabaya. Outside of them, Hannah was my number one fantasy team pick, and she went home because she missed her vape. Like, I can't believe I did that to myself. So I could be wrong about Katurah, but I just don't get that vibe that I'm wrong about her. I just feel like CBS wants to put that out there on her because I feel like Katurah gonna get one of these white people together on this show, and I can't wait to see it. And she stopped. And it's probably gonna be Emily. It's probably gonna be Emily because Yellow, y'all messing up. Emily should have been home. She should have went home week 1. I'm telling you, Emily would have went home week 1 and Hannah would have just had to quit. But definitely by week 2, I mean, Emily couldn't do the puzzle either. Who's gonna do the puzzle? Who's gonna do the puzzle? Can't none of y'all do the puzzle, so y'all going back to tribal council anyway. And now, if Emily gave you her shot in the dark, this is the perfect time to pull an all-time survivor move. When somebody give you their advantage, okay, bitch, I want to know, since Emily gave Sabaya her shot in the dark? Does Sabaya have 2 shots in the dark? Like, can she play it twice? Be like, I'm gonna play this, or is it Emily name written on it and she just holding it? I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this. DM Rocks. In the preview next episode, it seemed like Sabaya went. Why? She really wants to work with Emily? She really think Emily, who only sees color, because I want to know if they would have brought a white person back who bumped their head, would she have that much smoke? Like, Bruce literally has not played but 10 seconds of Survivor, and she was like, oh, it's an advantage. You know too much about the. Bruce got out on the beach day 1, bumped his head, and went home. What advantage does he have? To duck? He knows to duck a little bit deeper when going under a thing. That's the only advantage Bruce has. He knows to hold his head down a little bit lower when crawling under something. That's it. He knows not to bump his damn head again. That's some. I feel like it's tricky editing. I feel like, I don't know, because not all Black people work with all Black people. Not all Black people get along. Get out Caleb of all people. I can't see it. I don't think so. How do I feel about Caleb trying to be nice to Emily? I don't feel any kind of way. It, at the end of the day, I don't like for people to be isolated. Like, she ain't call nobody no N-word or nothing. So she ain't did nothing like outrageous. We can see it. And it could just be the sensitivity of my melanin. And I could be seeing too much. I don't know. I'm not always, right. But I ain't always wrong either. But anyway, I just feel like the human side of people, we could still talk to you, be kind to you, but we still voting your ass out at the next tribal council. Like, it is what it is. But it did kind of seem like Caleb wanted to work with Emily, and a lot of people was trying to work with Emily. For what? I'm going to save judgment for next week. I can't judge off of these previews because previews are always wrong. And they just show us little snippets. I can't see Sabaya cutting out the strongest person on her team for what? For what? Cutting out somebody who would have her back 100% for Emily, who would throw her under the bus in a heartbeat. If anything, if I was Sabaya, I would be telling Emily, look, I would throw her shot in the dark in the ocean. Can you do that? I'd be like, bitch, you ain't got no more shot in the dark. I threw that shit in the ocean. I'm cursing too much. I'm sorry. I'd be like, girl, you ain't got no shot in the dark. I threw that thing in the ocean. Is that against the rules? Because you gave it to me, so I'm burning your shot in the dark at the same time I'm burning this wax to get my idol out. Everything is going up in smoke. And is the idol fireproof? Because I thought they were wooden. Jesus mercy. This game is a mess. What else is going on? I definitely would put it in the fire. I know that's right. I would have threw that shot in the dark in the trash because see, I don't trust production. See, I already can see what's gonna happen next week. See, I already see what's happening next week. I'm gonna give you my predictions. I'm sorry to say this, Sabaya, but this is just a prediction. You could prove me wrong. I ain't no whoever be what they call the people that be prediction futures. I ain't none of that. I'm gonna predict that, like a dummy, Sabaya gives Emily that shot in the dark back. And we know how a full production is. Emily, they gonna lose again next week, period. Yellow team going to tribal council next week. And Emily is gonna play that shot in the dark, and production gonna give her that safety card because we all know that don't nobody ever pull safety unless production give it to them. So production gonna give Emily this safety. And so Sabaya is just throwing it out there to Emily like Caleb is too strong. So I think Sabaya knows that if what's the child name? Emily wins the shot in the dark, it's probably going to be her vote that counts because everybody is going to vote for Emily. And whoever Emily votes for is going to be the one to go home. And she throwing Caleb name out there because she knows she ain't going to vote the principal out and she don't want to be voted out. So she just floating Caleb's name because she sees Sabaya no production on that BS as well. And she was like, just in case she get the safety, go ahead and write Caleb name down instead of mine. I'm believing that's what this scenario is about. I can't see Sabaya really wanting Caleb out, but I think it's kind of like, yeah, we gonna vote out Caleb because we know you're gonna play your shot in the dark, but we really gonna vote your ass out. And if production give you the safety, I guess Caleb can go. But if he don't, your ass is gone. I'm telling you, I would have threw that shot in the dark. Whatever hole I take my poop in is where I'm throwing the shot in the dark. And good luck, go dig. That wasn't right, Angie. That wasn't nice. I could have just said I'm throwing it in the ocean. I'm throwing it in the ocean. And then go put on a mask and look for it. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm not giving you the shot in the dark back. I'm not. You gave it to us, it's mine. But I feel like she gonna give it back to her. And y'all need to learn season after season after season after season to quit telling people what you got and don't let nobody hold nothing. Like if it's one of them ask me idols, if you ask me for it, or you got me. But I ain't giving nobody nothing. And you ain't gonna be able to ask me for nothing because I ain't gonna tell you I had it. So it's just like I don't understand. Like, what was old girl last season? She was the only one that had an idol that nobody knew about. Marianne was the only person that had an idol that nobody knew about. Like, can we go back to the days of where y'all don't tell people what y'all have in y'all pocket? Because then can't nobody ask you for nothing. Then you ain't got to worry about handing it off to nobody and them giving it back to you. Because you saw what Jesse did. He didn't give old boy his idol back. Right. He didn't give old boy his idol back. He said, oh, you gave it to me. Let me vote you out so I can have that. If Emily plays the shot, oh, she doesn't get a vote. Oh. Well, there go my theory. I don't know what Sabaya doing in. I don't know. I don't know why she floating out Kayla's name. But I bet you she gives somebody. I bet you she give that girl her shot in the dark back. I still wouldn't give it back to her. I don't care if you could vote or not vote. Maybe she's telling that to the principal. And like, well, if Emily plays her shot in the dark, one of us should put a vote on Caleb just in case. Maybe she's telling that to the principal. I have a feeling it has to revolve around that shot in the dark. I just can't. I don't want to wrap my mind around Sabaya throwing Caleb under the boat, the bus, whatever he getting under. Poor Jeannie over there, jaw drop. Who was Jeannie? Y'all be naming people. I thought that girl name was Jayla. They need to pull a Mary Ann. Got to the end with, and the lady last season. I really liked her. She was with Yam Yam. Carolyn. Her name was Carolyn. Yes. Carolyn had a secret idol she didn't tell nobody about either. Which I don't know why they couldn't figure that out. They knew somebody took that thing out the birdcage. Let me go back through the comments and then I have to end it, y'all. I have a meeting, so I have to go. And then at 7:30, fingers crossed that meeting will be over in an hour. If not, I'm logging off. Then we're gonna get into the challenge because I can't wait to talk about the challenge too. Koki, you don't think the yellow team is losing next week? All of them that are left have done well in challenges. Brandon was the one dragging them down. I don't know. At the beginning of the game, every challenge has a puzzle. At the beginning of Survivor, it's always physical. It ends with a puzzle. And nobody on the yellow team can do a puzzle. Nobody. Nobody. So I don't know. I don't know. Yep, Sabaya really about to get that thing back. I hate to see it. Couture reminds me of Sabrina from Kim's. Oh, I remember Sabrina. It's crazy the people I can remember. I do remember Sabrina from Kim's season 1 World. I like Sabrina too. Someone on another season through what? Nah, I don't watch a lot of Survivor, and I don't remember that. That would, but that's what I would do. That's what I would do. But wait, next week somebody about to pass out in the fire. I think it's Brandon or Jake, the lawyer from the blue team, looked like he about to pass out in the fire. I don't think he falls in the fire like oh boy did that one season, but I think some smoke or something gets in him and he passes out. I don't want anyone to medically go home, but who knows what happened. Emily seems very straightforward, so I could see why someone. I ain't gonna. Debbie, you seem new to the live. Um, you could be as straightforward as you want to be, but when you say certain things, I ain't got. It's Emily would be a no for me automatically. Like I said, I gave her a pass with Bruce. I felt like she was just being chaotic and wanted to blow a little smoke towards Bruce's way, so I gave her a pass. But when she got on the yellow team, and these are the two people only out there fighting for you, Caleb and Sabaya, I didn't see you volunteering to go over to Strength and Savvy. I didn't see you volunteering to do nothing to help your tribe get a machete, a pot, and a flint. But you steady want to don't trust the black people, and the black people you ain't even been out there for 24 hours with these black people and you scared of them. They too strong. They getting ready to take over. I didn't watch the cookout, not on my tribe. Like, ma'am, please go sit down. Emily can go sit down and Emily could kiss my ass. I'm sorry, Debbie. I'm sorry. You seem new. I should have said that nicer. But I wouldn't work with Emily. I wouldn't trust her as a black woman. Now, maybe a non-melanated person might like that straightforwardness and they aren't in her line of fire because they don't contain any melanin. Yeah, maybe that might be a good choice for them, but it would be a no for me. Right. It's a no for me with Emily. It's a no. Oh, who are my two favorites this season? It's very early. It's very early. And my reads are off because I was getting ready to go up for Hannah this season. I was getting ready to go up for Hannah this season. But right now, I'm gonna give it to Sabaya. She number one. She's strong. I'm gonna wait to. It could change next week after I see how it go down with Caleb. It could all change. But I'm gonna give it to Sabaya. She wasn't scared to take that beware advantage. She found it up in the coconut tree. She's really been helping her team. I'm gonna give it to Sabaya. And who else? I kind of like the principal. I kind of like the principal from the beginning. I don't know. Right now, I'm just gonna say my favorite right now is Sabaya and the principal. And it's crazy. Am I the Lulu too? Because why everybody I like on the yellow team, but that team is just a mess. We'll see. We'll see. Emily's still there because she got put on a trial with only two people who are worse at Survivor than she is. It's a lot of people worse than she is because I can't believe they let Emily stay. I can't believe it. Right. Okay. I think I read all these. Let's go back to the bottom and then I'm about to get off of here. Oh, you met a Survivor winner. Which one? DM Rocks? Carolyn. Thank you. It took me a minute to come to Carolyn. It took me a minute. Okay. Who is Jeannie? I don't know who Jeannie is. Maybe maybe I call somebody name wrong. Y'all know I'll call somebody name wrong in a second. Is that lady name not Jayla? Is her name Jeannie? I promise next week I'm gonna focus on the names and not just the color of the tribe. But I feel like we really haven't got to know a lot of people because the yellow team keep losing. And you know the losing tribe gets the most camera time because they have the strategy talk. Oh, maybe she's saying she can't vote. Yeah, because Sabaya couldn't vote. And next week is gonna be critical. My whole theory is off because if Sabaya can't melt that wax and she doesn't vote, and Emily plays the shot in the dark and she can't vote, does Emily know Sabaya can't vote? I don't, it's weird. That means Caleb and the principal, I ain't learned the principal name yet. Caleb and the principal are the only two that can vote. And they would vote out Emily. But then if Emily is safe, they would have to do a revote and then they probably would vote out Sabaya. But even if in a revote, if the principal and Caleb, like if Caleb voted out Sabaya and the principal voted out Caleb, it would be a mess because then the principal would end up going home because when you draw for rocks, the people who contain the votes, I ain't got time to go down that survivor rabbit hole. I'm just going to have to watch this play out. Sabaya, I don't know what you got to do to get some fire next week, girl. Maybe you need to go sneak over in somebody else's camp at night and throw your little wax thing in there and pull your idol out. I don't know what you got to do, girl. But get your vote. I don't know. I know she can't vote until she gets that idol out. So she's trying to throw out other names. I guess that makes sense. But why not throw the principal name out there? Like, I don't understand why you would throw out Caleb. I would throw the principal out there. Like, or I would just keep Emily's shot in the dark, throw it in the ocean, be like, bitch, go swim and get it. Go get it if you want it that bad. And then we just vote out Emily because she can't play the shot in the dark no way. I don't know. This a mess. I gotta watch this play out. Jeannie was the girl that found the idol. Oh, Dwight left with it. Wait, yes, because that season was a mess. Everybody has switched. Jeannie, that's what you get, girl. That's what you get. Which one, DM Rocks? I hope you put in the comments. Jeannie was on the season with Jesse. The beta. I remember Jeannie. I remember her now. You know, I just need a little refresher. And Dwight sure did voted out with that. Because remember, she had her hand back there like this, thinking Dwight was going to give it to it. But I think Dwight really gave the idol to Jesse. Because Jesse had about 4 or 5 idols, didn't he? Because he had his homeboy's idol and he had Jeannie's idol. Jesse really should have won that season. He had the best gameplay to me. But it's kind of like what I said about Cam on Big Brother 25. It's not about if you deserve the win, it's can you get to the end. And I do, like, I'm not really mad. Like, if Cameron wouldn't have put this ain't got nothing to do. Angie, don't get into this Big Brother rabbit hole because I gotta go. I'm gonna say Big Brother for another time. Because I will go down that rabbit hole. I hope not. I like Jake. Who the hell is Jake? Oh, yeah, Jake is the one that passed out. I remember. It was in a preview. I don't think you know how the preview can be misleading, but he definitely passes out. No, I agree. What you say? No, I agree. But I'm saying from Caleb's perspective. Oh, okay. Yeah, Caleb ain't picked up on the racism yet, but it is. Wait till he get with Katori. It'll hit him. Sean, okay. Thank y'all for the names, because you know. Oh, she was the first Black female winner, wasn't she? I don't think I watched her season. I don't think I watched the season she won, but that's cool. I have seen like where the challenge does those things where they have like challenge mania. I definitely want to go to one. They had one in Nashville over the summer and nobody wanted to go with me. But I think if they do it in Nashville again, I'm just going to go by myself so I can meet some of the challenge people. And I know Rob in the podcast, they usually have live events, but those tickets sell out so fast. But one year I'm gonna go to one of his live events, and so I can meet some Survivor people too. I think that's really cool. Yes, send me a pic, Suda. Yes, so I can have it and put it up. Yes. Vesepia is amazing too. That's so cool. I think that is cool. I might have to tell me what season she was on. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Emily knows Sabaya can't vote. Okay, so she does know that. You can see, yes, because Emily was like, it only took 2 votes. Emily put together real quick when Brandon got voted out, and Jeff only pulled out 2. So yeah, Emily does know. You can see her confused doing the math by only 2. Yep. Only 3 people voted. Yep. Yes, you're right. Jeannie gave the idol to Dwight, and Dwight gave it to. That season was a fool. All them people switching. A fool. She thought Dwight got voted out with it, but Jesse had it. She was shook. Yeah, she was shook when Jesse put it out at Tribal Council. Like, this really Jeannie idol right here. That season was good. A lot of people didn't like that season. I really liked that season because Jesse was running the thing. Jesse and his friend, was it Cody? Because he voted his best friend out with his idol. It was really good. She won season 4. It was Rob's, not Rob and his podcast, but Boston Rob's first season. I definitely don't remember. I don't think I watched. Did I? I don't think I watched Survivor from day one. So I might, today would have been a perfect day, to binge watch. I'm probably lying. I probably ain't gonna watch it, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't even want to fix my lips to tell that lie. It's too much stuff on TV. Basketball Wives start tonight, and I'm gonna peek at it. If they work my nerve, it's gonna quickly get deleted off the DVR. House of Villains start this week. Myself and Every Reviews are going to review House of Villains on Wednesday nights. So I can't wait to see what these villains are going to give. But Survivor is great, y'all. I have to go. I have a meeting. This was fun. Again, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Like, it really means a lot that y'all are understanding that my schedule is really crazy. And Angie is doing Survivor reviews on a Monday when the show comes on a Wednesday. I'm going to try to have Survivor Thursday this week. I don't think I have any plans this Thursday, but I have to go downstairs and look at my work calendar. I'm not sure. Well, House of Villains is going to be good. I can't wait to see it too. I can't wait for somebody to cuss Bananas ass out. But anyway, I can't wait to talk about the challenge because I watched the challenge today and it was really good. So come back at 7:30. We're going to talk about the challenge, and then I have not caught up on Big Brother. And if you all don't know, me and Charles review Big Brother once a week. And Charles refuses to review it with me if I ain't watched. And I ain't watched, and I don't want to lie to him, be like, I watched, because he'll know I ain't watched. So I have to catch up on Big Brother. I'm 2 episodes behind. So yes, New York better gather bananas. Hopefully by the end of this meeting, because I need my laptop to get on Zoom. Oh, they still friends to this day. That's great. That's great. Hopefully my laptop will work, but I feel like I don't even want to start it on the laptop and then it crash again like this one. But we'll see. I might be on the phone. I might pull my iPad up here. I don't know. But we'll get to, just come back at 7:30. I'll be on some device talking about the challenge at 7:30. Y'all have a good one. Please like, share, comment, all of that good stuff on this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I appreciate that. I'm on my way to 2,000 because I just got to the 1,000. I'll see you later, Evita, and y'all have a good night. Bye.